You guys know something? I feel good. I feel good out with you guys again. Do you know why it feels so right? Because you guys are real. You have a sense of humor. You live your lives. I mean, we were driving out here. I told George, the driver, to roll the windows down just so I could smell the air. The smell of freshly cut grass. Great. The houses were flashing by and I could see into the picture windows. Families watching TV, eating dinner, a guy drinking a beer. Ah, the suburbs. They don't call it the American dream for nothing. Just yesterday, I went by the mall and just walked around by myself. I just wanted to be alone and get, that old mall feeling. Order, safety, security. I've been trying to write something about it. It means something to me. It really does. But there's something wrong with this way of life. People look at me like I'm gonna do something. I'm afraid, really. I don't belong here. Ugh, forget it.
Oh, I see. Now that you explained yourself, it makes sense. You really thought this through, haven't you? You really pondered the question of our being together. For yourself and for me. No, it's generous, really. Well, you know what, jackass? I'm so tired of guys like you. You sarcastic guys who spend all your time pointing out the shortcomings of others, rolling their eyes, shaking their heads, passing judgment, and cracking jokes. You're not unique. You're just one more pretentious asshole. I had enough of guys like you supposedly sad guys who don't believe in monogamy anymore. The kind who just sleep around. The kind who announce after the second time that they hang out they're not interested in being someone's boyfriend. You think this makes you a decent person, but at the end of the day, you're taking advantage of women who, for whatever reason, don't know that they deserve better. I'm an amazing woman. I'm smart and funny and brilliant, and if you think that you could find another girl like me, you can't. Try it. Go. And when that doesn't work out, give me a call. I gotta tell you the truth. You fucked up. And now you're gonna live with it.
You must let the last man go. It's honorable. He's the last peanut to make it out of the bag. He's the last warrior, the last samurai. Doesn't matter what color the M&M is. It could be green, red, yellow, purple, blue. Courage knows no boundaries. You must let him go. In this moment, you have to wonder, how did this peanut M&M do it? How did he survive in this bag? Well, I'll tell you, because he is the most strongest, the swiftest, the most smartest goddamn peanut out of the bunch. And if you can't respect the candy at all, or M&Ms in general, you gotta respect the best nut. Some people will call it science, luck, destiny, but I like to call it destiny combined with guts. And I want you to tell you something. I want to picture you're like one of these M&Ms. You're living in this bag. You're trying to make your way to the bottom of the bag, trying to live your life, do your normal things. Then one day somebody grabs you from the bag and rips you in half and you're dead. Imagine that. Imagine the terror, the horror, the suspense you're feeling. Just imagine that. It's just a horrible feeling. This peanut M&M in here must be let go on one more obligation alone. Just got to remember that. I just can't eat candies and M&Ms anymore. I just can't eat them. But those red M&Ms. Oh, man, those red M&Ms. I just can't resist those red M&Ms.
do guys have to play these stupid games? Why do they have to have this dumb 3-day rule? I mean, if you like me and you're thinking me, pick up your stupid phone, right? Waiting is stupid, and it could really bite the guy in the ass because by the time he does call, maybe a guy with bigger balls calls first. I met Sep like 3 days ago. Yeah, it was a Saturday night. We text messaged each other for like half a day, but he still hasn't called to make plans of any kind. What's wrong with him? I was so nice. I even forgave him for being named Sep, and most girls would have just walked for that alone. Sep. Sounds like something you get in your throat that you have to take meds for. Oh shit, it's him. Oh my god, should I pick up? Should I answer? Should I pick up? Or let him leave a message? I gotta get it together. Let him leave a message. Suck it, Sep. I'm waiting for the noise when someone leaves a message. It'll change from voicemail, I missed call to voicemail notification. Does it look bad if I call back if he doesn't leave a message, or does it like look bad if I call back right away? If I call back right away, it'll look like I frantically dove for my phone, just missing the last ring, and called right back. I gotta wait. At least a few minutes. Or tomorrow. Waiting is smart.
I travel around a lot, like being on the road, like keeping the wind at my back. I like momentum, see? I see a lot of stuff, pass through a bunch of towns, little cities nobody ever hear of or think of. That's where I go, the unmapped region. That's what interests me. The undiscovered. That's where the adventure lives. I've always been like that. And no, I ain't rich. And it's tough. But I do well enough to survive. And now this dude here tells me he'll want to put me on some kind of salary, work in the office. I'm game. But you can't be wasting my time. My life is good as it is. But I won't say no to a pair of dollar signs. And you're damn smart to ask me to manage this branch. I grew up in this town, and I know 10 ways that we can increase profit. So as long as we're on the same page, then we're gonna be all right. So here's my terms. I accept your offer. I accept the salary. I'll be here 9 a.m. Monday morning. And you go into VP's office, Mr. John Samuel Burton, and you tell him to pack his bags. That's my ex-husband. And thanks to him, I hit the road long time ago. I loved it here once, but now I hate it.
Look, I know you haven't felt well lately. I know you aren't well, so it makes it hard for me to tell you this. I wish we were closer. I wish we were friends, but at least we gotta coexist. I don't like waking up in the morning with your outbursts, shouting obscenities about things that don't deserve shouting. I understand it's been hard for you. I get that. But you forget that I am a person. I'm not, some worker you've hired to cook and clean. I am your roommate. I guess we chose this because we knew each other a little from high school. Maybe that was a mistake. But however we got here, we need to make it work. I think it's safe to say I've gone through some more drastic changes since you last saw me. Perhaps I should have made that more clear. Maybe you were expecting someone different. The old me. The dead me. Really. Well, I'm sorry to confuse you, but maybe if you give this a chance, give me a chance, you'll see that now that I'm happier, I'll be a better friend. Be nice to me. I'm worth well enough to be treated nice. Treat me nice before I have an outburst. A real outburst. I'm talking a sumo wrestler level outburst. Bigger than any of your outbursts. Bigger than 10 of yours. So no more outbursts, please.
I dropped her off that night, about 1:45. I should have asked her to come over, or at least asked her if anything was wrong, but she seemed normal. Not happy exactly, but like herself. I met her my freshman year in Introduction to British Literature. We made each other laugh. My class was so boring. I knew she had depression, but it was weird. We had fun together, you know? I never really made sense of that, how someone who seemed so down could be so funny. That night, we went to a midnight movie. I was nodding off through most of it. I'd gotten up early that morning to go running. That was a mistake. Oh my God. I keep wondering if there was something in the movie, something I said, something she said, some trigger or some reason. I just keep trying to look for clues, for answers. She survived so much. Why that night? Why did she do it that night?
Great. I live here too. I ain't scared of you. I was walking by you to go into the house because you're sitting on the steps drunk singing to yourself. You could put it like that. I ain't got to say excuse me to you. You don't count around here no more. That's right. You always talking this dumb stuff. Now, why don't you just get out of my way? Talking about what you did for me? What'd you ever give me? You never gave me nothing. You never done nothing but hold me back, afraid I was gonna be better than you. All you ever tried to do was make me scared of you. I used to tremble every time I heard your voice in the house. Every time I heard your footsteps around the house. Wonder all the time, what's Papa gonna say if I do this? What's Papa gonna say if I do that? What's he gonna say if I turn on the radio? And Mama, she tries, but she's scared of you. I don't know how she stands you after what you did to her. What you gonna do? Give me a whooping? You can't whoop me no more. You're too old. You're just an old man. You crazy, you know that? You just a crazy old man talking about I got the devil in me. You took Uncle Gabe's money he got from the army to buy this place, and then you put him out. Put me out. I ain't scared of you. Come on, put me out. Come on. Come on. Come on.